Hey Nailiaddicts, welcome to my channel and welcome if you're new. Today's video I'm going to get into some nail supplies that I found at my local Dollar Tree here in Florida. Now this may not be at your local Dollar Tree, but I would check just to see. Sometimes you have to go around to a few Dollar Trees to get different items, but I found this all in one store. So to start things off, they had watercolor effects, which is what we know as not well, it's alcohol ink, but you can use alcohol or acetone to make the marble effect. Now that is something new to me. I did not know Dollar Tree carried that. And also the glass nail file. I was so shocked to see that. When I first started doing nails, I purchased a glass nail file, and I think I must have paid probably around $5, and it wasn't even for like two of them. It was probably like for one. That was back when they were first starting to get popular, starting to gain traction. And to see them at Dollar Tree now for $1.25, that is completely mind blowing. I should have picked up more than just one, but I only got the one. I don't know why. I just got the one. But I also picked up a few nail polishes, colors that I don't have. They make really good reverse stamping nail polishes. You don't necessarily always have to have stamping polish, especially when it comes to reverse stamping. You can use a very highly pigmented regular polish, and I found that the Dollar Tree nail polishes really work well for that. My goal was to see if I can do a complete manicure using only Dollar Tree products, and I am happy to say that I was able to do a full manicure using all the products that I previously just showed you. I'm starting out by just using that glass file to rough up my natural nails just a little bit and to file them and shape them. And then next, I'm going to use this plant-based nail polish. Everybody's going plant-based, and it's really good. The TPO free, the HEMA free. It's keeping down people who have allergies to gel polish and other additives in nail polish. I'm really glad that Dollar Tree has jumped on the bandwagon and is starting to stock more natural plant-based nail products. Okay, so the only thing I didn't use that was from Dollar Tree was my base coat, and that was from Orally. I could have went without the base coat, but I'm so used to using base coat on my nails and on my press-ons that it wasn't even a thought. I just automatically just whipped it out and started putting it on my nails, and it wasn't until after I was done that I was like, oh, I should have just used the regular nail polish. This plant-based nail polish actually has a really good formula. It laid down really smooth. It's not opaque in the first coat. You do need at least 2 to 3 coats to make it full opacity. But I had no problems with this at all, and it removed easily. Okay, I know we've all heard of color theory and primary colors and, light to dark, dark to light, shadow effects, that sort of thing. I've been doing nails probably for about 4 to 5 years on myself, and I've learned a lot about colors. So when it came to these marble inks, it did not dawn on me until I was putting it on my nail that putting purple on top of purple and then putting blue on that, you're not going to see the effect. What I should have did was bought some white nail polish from Dollar Tree and used the marble inks on top of that. This kind of looks like it just blended in, which it did, and you really can't see the marble that you needed to see because it was purple on top of purple. So I also tried to do the make it where it was the effect of like a line, like a thin to thicker line using alcohol. Don't do that. That did not work. Neither did putting, and do not put acetone on it because then you're going to take off all your nail polish. This is not gel. This is not the traditional alcohol inks that we're used to using. I would just use the brush that's in the bottle to manipulate the design. I learned that the hard way. Now, as far as the stamping plates go, I was thoroughly impressed with how good these plates are etched. I had absolutely no trouble with picking up the images and putting them down on the nail. And these two plates that I got here are two of the newer plates. I hadn't seen these before. I don't know if they're newer. They were new to me. I have some Dollar Tree plates from a couple of years ago, and I didn't have these two plates. So y'all let me know if these are newer plates or are these just older plates and I'm just not catching up to it. So to finish things up, I did use my Setch Vive top coat. I could not find my one from Dollar Tree. I do actually have a Dollar Tree top coat polish, and it is absolutely wonderful. I love using that on my regular nail polish, but for some reason I couldn't find it at this time. So the Setch Vive, it comes in a clutch. Everybody knows about that one, and it's really good. Don't pay no attention to the thumbnail. I bumped it and couldn't get it back straightened out. So now I'm just using these drying drops. I actually have some of these from another brand called Essence. And I like drying drops, but really I'm starting to think they're just oil because that's what they feel like. They just feel like maybe like a cuticle oil almost. So I'm not really sure how the drying drops work. And after I put it on my hand, I almost didn't even need the cuticle oil because the drying drops were so oily themselves. And they do work. I wouldn't move my hand for a few minutes But they do work, and I do like them. I do use them often when I'm using regular nail polish. So, like I said, check out your local Dollar Tree. See if you can find these items and see if you want to try them, because I made a pretty good manicure out of just the items that I purchased. And I really like the way this came out. I actually wore this set for a few days before I took it off. Thank y'all so much for watching. I hope y'all had a great day. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, turn on your notifications for when I post another video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, Nailiaddicts. Side note, I did these nails using some magnetic gel polish, chrome, and some flakies that I got from off AliExpress. I didn't film it, but I love the way it turned out. All right, bye for real, Nailiaddicts.